Colin Cheetham, the hoarder killer of Derbyshire in a cluttered house in Derbyshire, England, hidden beneath piles of trash, filth, and over 600 bottles of urine, lived Colin Cheetham, a reclusive hoarder barely noticed by neighbors. But Cheetham wasn't just living in physical decay. He was harboring a much darker obsession: murder. In 2009, Colin began to act on this deadly fantasy. A man obsessed with control and violence. He created what police would later call a murder scrapbook, pages filled with violent notes, crime clippings, and plans for a killing. He wasn't angry. He wasn't vengeful. He simply wanted to feel what it was like to take a life. His target? A completely random stranger, a taxi driver named Stuart Ludlam, 44 years old. On the night of September 17, 2009, Cheetham booked a taxi using a burner phone and instructed the driver to pick him up at the remote Cromford train station. Stuart arrived, unaware it would be his last ride. As the taxi sat alone in the darkness, Cheetham climbed in with a loaded shotgun. Within seconds, he shot Stuart in the head. The body was found slumped in the cab's boot, execution style. Police were baffled at first. There was no robbery, no clear motive. But forensics traced the burner phone. The buyer? Colin Cheetham. When police searched his home, what they found chilled them to the bone. Not just the filth and waste, but evidence of premeditation. The scrapbook detailed how to commit the perfect crime, and even included notes on when to strike and how to avoid detection. In court, Cheetham admitted to planning the murder for weeks, driven purely by curiosity and a lust for control. He was sentenced to life in prison, with a minimum term of 30 years. He died behind bars in 2020, but his crime remains one of Britain's most disturbing examples of a killer hiding in plain sight. Not for revenge, not for money, but for the sheer thrill of death.